Get on your toes. Stand on.
Heads up.
Trump is evil, love the people.
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 So that's why y'all bearing arms up, prepared here to die if need be, if anything was shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
To the fan.
I've done it before.
You done it. So are you a Hispanic man?
I'm Native American.
Native American. So what made you want to side with the United States of America, knowing the history of your people?
As me being a Native American, I'm a proud American, and first and foremost, I'm a proud Texan.
Right now, you can't even get into a homeless shelter because they're filled up with illegal immigrants. So you got veterans. I have friends sleeping on the streets that I can't even get in to bring into my own home.
I have worked with immigrants, I have worked with people that came here legally through the system and people that have not been here through the system. I have worked with people who have taken jobs for $6 an hour to provide for their families because they have nothing else to do. They're under the table, they cannot work a good job, and they come here trying to find a good life. Yeah, I've met people that are still out there hustling drugs, bringing in fentanyl and stuff too. There are two sides of it, but he has a point. There is so many immigrant people, whether they are here legally or not, that contribute to society in such a major way. I have met so many individuals who will not settle for a job that's not paying more than $10 an hour because of the fact that they cannot survive. And yes, our economy is really bad, and you can blame it on Biden's economy, but when Biden came into office, he was left with what Trump left us. And I'm not to say that Trump is to blame either, but regardless, I think both politicians are corrupt and crooked in the head.
So if I could,
yeah,
because it was so heavy what you said there was no argument for me, so it seems like y'all right now, being an American, you just gotta choose the lesser of the two evils right now.
We gotta agree to disagree as a society.
But the main thing, even though you said all that, is that we need border security.
We do need border security.
We need border. We can't have 10 million people come across. If I were to go to Mexico and do a protest and be there,
Been there. No.
I'd be in jail.
You saying where you would do this at?
If I were to go to Mexico and try this shit, I'd be in prison.
Okay.
And we have always looked for the good in a place that have never shown us anything good ever.
Right.
And the problem with that is, it's insanity. You're trying to constantly do something over and over the same way, expecting a different result.
Right.
You're never gonna fix your diet with all that fried chicken.
Right.
You're never gonna fix anything in your life if you don't change something. And for so long, we fought to love this place. We fought to be joined with this place and to unite. And we still get the ire of the hatred of our enemies.
Right.
We've looked to be friends with other nations. We've fought in the wars. You can't say we're not patriotic. We're the most patriotic people on the face of this earth.
Right.
Blacks and Hispanics fight for every movement. We march in everybody's march. When there's a feminist movement, blacks and Hispanics march. When the Asian hate crime, the bill was being to be passed, we was marching with the Asians. Every time somebody needs a companion, we're there for you. But now the Hispanics are going through all this pain and suffering. Where are the pray for the Mexicans over Facebook? Where are the pray for the Haitians?
Right.
Where are the pray for Venezuela that opposed? You know why? Because no one prays for us.
That's
but
right.
we are required to pray for everybody.
Right.
And that time is over.
That's right.
Because now we're tired of you taking advantage of us.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 23 real quick. Start at verse 5. We're gonna stop looking for your love.
That's right.
Because the only people love that should matter to us is our own.
Right.
We're gonna love ye one another. That's the only way we're gonna get the thing that we've always wanted. You didn't get America by loving blacks and Hispanics. You got America by hating blacks and Hispanics.
Right.
By stealing and robbing and unaliving driving them.
Right.
That's how you got this place. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 5. Nevertheless, the Lord thy God would not hearken unto Balaam, but the Lord thy God turned the curse into a blessing.
Guess what? Balaam kept trying his best to curse Israel. He kept trying to speak evil, but every time he opened his mouth, he blessed them. Every time he said something, it was for the betterment of Israel. And that's what you're doing, white man in America. You think deporting Hispanics is going to be for their demise. You're just moving them out of the way so they won't get hit by the nukes that's coming to America.
Right.
You're moving them out of the way so they won't get the destruction that they would get if they were here.
Right.
Because the Lord is sending his angels and he's sending death and destruction to this place.
That's right.
Keep going.
But the Lord thy God turned curse into blessing.
He did what?
Turn curse into blessing.
Listen, once we start standing together and stop standing with you, guess what? The Bible tells us to give not our honor to another nation.
Right.
We've been giving all our strength, all of our knowledge, making all the technology for you, making America great, building all these great places for you. And guess what we get out of it? Nothing. We get called predators and murderers and thieves. When you are the predator,
Right.
you're the murderer and the thief.
Right.
Keep going.
Because the Lord thy God loved thee.
Keep going.
Verse 6. Thou shalt not seek their peace.
We should not what?
Thou shalt not seek their peace.
We reading out the same Bible you got. The Bible tells us not to seek the other nation's peace.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Nor their prosperity.
Nor their what?
Nor their prosperity.
Let me help you understand something. The top class of the people in America, the people at the top, are the billionaires.
Right.
Do you know who the real middle class is? LeBron James. That's the middle class. They get you to think that the middle class is the people that's making 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. No, that's the lower middle class. That's what it is. You got the billionaires, the millionaires, then you got the people that's making 800,000, 900,000, 500,000. That's the lower middle class. Then you got the people under that. That's the lower. Guess what? Blacks and Hispanics, we are poor.
Right.
That's what we are. We're not even making, some of us not even making $100,000 a year. You know why? Because this place have been tailor-made to keep you at the bottom.
Right.
And what do? You seek, read that part again.
Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity.
You seek their prosperity. You look at how rich they are, and you say, I want to be rich like them.
Right.
I want to be powerful like them.
Right.
When our God told us to be content.
Right.
That's what he said. Be content with what you got today. Have enough for today, because tomorrow's problem is just enough for itself.
Right.
We got to be more content than we are trying to seek your prosperity.
That's right.
Once we stop seeking your prosperity, then we can focus on what we need for each other. Our grandparents used to have 22 kids, 15 kids, with one working person in the house. You know, all they had was each other.
Right.
That's what they had. They had a family business. They was cutting grass or sweeping or cutting down trees or doing whatever they could do, and all they needed was each other. They didn't need a Fortune 500 company. They didn't need an LLC.
Right.
But the white man has a system that's set up because he's cruel.
Right.
And he's evil.
That's right.
But guess what? Blacks and Hispanics, we'll never be like the white man.
Right.
We'll never revolt the way they do.
Right.
If the Chinese people had the white man in slavery, the white man would have been went to war with them.
Right.
They killed all their children and their women, and they would have destroyed them.
Right.
Blacks and Hispanics, we are more than capable of doing that.
Right.
That's right.
And we've never done it. Never. We're the strongest, fastest, we're the best fighters,
Right.
we're the most intelligent. We can create anything, any bomb, any missile, we can do all of that, and we will never do it because we are better than you.
That's right.
And you got the audacity to call my brothers and say that they from a shithole country. You from a shithole country.
That's right.
You from a shithole cave.
Right.
That's what you are.
Right.
And we're gonna call you a cave beast in a few minutes because you're going back where you came from.
That's right.
You're gonna get deported. You think what you're doing is going to hurt my brothers, but it's gonna hurt you.
That's right.
Because your government is strong and powerful because of the Hispanics.
That's right.
Because of black people. That's right. Now who the hell gonna pick your cabbage? You not with your lazy ass.
That's right.
You not finna go out and get in the fields and do no work.
Right.
Because you don't do no work.
Right.
Let me tell you why. Because we have been seeking your peace. We've been doing all the work for you, making you rich.
Right.
Making you the most powerful nation. Now, we're gonna be the most powerful nation.
That's right.
Because we're gonna work and fight and stand for each other.
That's
right.
That's what we're gonna do. You know why? Because our King said so.
That's
right.
Christ died on the cross, not so that the white man could sit on the throne.
Right.
Christ didn't die on the cross so Pilate could be the king.
Right.
He didn't die for Donald Trump to be the king.
Right.
Christ is the King of kings and the Lord of lords.
That's right.
And the only way he's going to get that is if we stop voting for Trump.
That's
if
right.
we stop giving a damn about your politics.
That's
we
right.
should see how America is falling and be thankful that it's falling. Because that's the only way we're going to get our kingdom. One empire has to fall for another one to rise.
That's right.
And that's what's happening right before your eyes right now.
That's
The Lord is destroying this place and your power because you're so evil.
Right.
But we are better than you. Read the next verse.
Verse 7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite.
What the Bible say?
Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite.
After all you've done, it's still in our culture to not abuse you.
Right.
After everything that you've done, we still are told not to abhor you.
Right.
Why?
For he is thy brother.
He's your what?
He is thy brother.
The Bible said that the white man is our brother. But does he treat us like a family? Does he treat us like we're brothers? No, he treats us like enemies.
Right.
He treats us like, you don't treat your brother the way you treat us. Don't worry about it. We're not family anymore.
That's right.
We're not brothers anymore.
Right.
We're gonna be exactly what you want us to be.
That's right.
We're gonna be enemies. And we're gonna hate you so much, you won't have the opportunity to put us in jail for selling drugs because we're gonna hate your drugs.
Right.
We're gonna hate your woman. We're gonna hate robbing and stealing. We're gonna hate everything you gave us to hate us.
That's right.
Everything that you gave us to have an excuse to imprison us and to hate us more, we're gonna separate from it.
That's
right.
We're not gonna be criminals. We're not gonna steal, kill. We're not gonna do anything to tote us.
That's right.
Because we are better than you.
That's right.
That's why. And Hispanics are the greatest people to ever walk the face of the earth.
That's right.
And you wouldn't have America, especially not Texas and California, if it wasn't for my Hispanic brothers.
That's right.
But guess what? Don't worry, because you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose America the same way you found it.
Right.
Someone else is gonna come over here and deport you.
Right.
Somebody else is gonna come over here and give you smallpox. Right. Once they wake up, they sleep right now.
Right.
But we out here to shake them up.
Right.
And wake them up. Because this world it has to be destroyed. Right. Give me one more scripture and I'm gonna let you get back to it. Give me Revelation 18. No, Slack it. Give me Revelation 18. I'm gonna read this. Because America thinks that no one will ever get them back for what they've done.
Right.
They think that they're safe because of the pride that's in your heart.
That's right.
Start at verse 3. 18 and 3. I'm going to show you in the Bible how we're in the times how we're in the last day.
Right.
Read that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations had a hand in our destruction.
Right.
Guess what, Arabs and East Indians, Japanese and Chinese, you're not let off the hook.
Right.
Christ is coming back to judge you too.
That's right.
Because of what you've done. The white man is just the man that sits on the throne that gives you the orders.
Right.
But all nations have drunk of the wine of the what?
Of the wrath of her fornication.
Keep going.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
The what?
The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Guess what? Russia gotta pay. You understand? China gotta pay.
Right.
Iran gotta pay.
Right.
Israel gotta pay. All the kings of the earth that had a hand in our demise. Keep going.
And the merchants of the earth,
The what?
the merchants of the earth
Go ahead.
are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Everybody has become rich because of Babylon.
Right.
Everybody has become rich because of America. That's why they come over here.
Right.
Because this is where the money is.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out, come out. It's like, come out of her, my people,
All people,
my people.
guess what? He said, I'm about to blow the spot up. So my people, get away from them.
Right.
I'm about to do a drive-by. Don't be outside when I get there. Come out of her, my people. Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins,
Of her what?
of her sins.
Stop selling their drugs. Stop committing their crime.
Right.
Stop being evil.
Right.
Depart from their sins.
That's right.
So what?
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
Listen, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, don't worry about what they got going on. Separate your spirit from America.
That's right.
Separate your soul from this place so you don't get the punishment of this place.
That's
right.
That's what you do. Keep going.
Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven.
Say what?
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Let me tell you something. We look at our condition and we think God hasn't been paying attention. God sees all and knows all.
That's
And
right.
he sees what has been happening with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and how we've never received any justice.
Right.
Don't worry, because God said, vengeance is mine, I will repay.
Right.
I'm going to repay them for what they've done to you.
Right.
All I want you to do is to clean up.
That's right.
I want you to become better people. Keep going.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
Go ahead.
Verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you.
No, we got to forgive them.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Listen, one day is going to come where you're going to get what you gave.
Right.
You're
Right.
going to reap what you sow, because the wages of sin is death.
That's right.
Keep going.
And double unto her.
Wait, no, give it one. Single.
And double unto her. Double according to her works.
Give her double what she done. Guess what? White people, y'all thought slavery was bad. Yikes. There's a slavery that's coming to you.
Right.
That's going to be double the slavery that you gave us.
That's right.
You thought what we went through was bad. You thought the Holocaust was bad. You don't even respect slavery. You thought that oven was hot. Wait till you see the new oven. You know why? Because Christ is coming with a new oven.
That's right.
Fervent heat. Keep going.
In the cup which she had filled to her double.
Fill to her what?
Double.
Keep going.
Verse 7, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously.
This is my favorite part. America has glorified themselves and lived deliciously, thinking that no one would ever be able to lay a hand on them. You so full of pride. You think your military is so strong. You think you can see all because you got drones and satellites, and you think nobody can defeat you. You live so deliciously. Look what God said.
So much torment.
So much love.
So much torment.
So much peace.
So much torment.
Go ahead.
And sorrow give her.
Guess what? All the comfort you feel right now,
Right.
just know that's how afraid you're gonna be.
Right.
You're gonna be driving the car and the man next to you gonna blow up, and he gonna blow you up and everything next to you.
That's right.
You're gonna be ordering a hamburger and the man in front of you is gonna blow up and you ain't gonna know what happened.
Right.
You know what? You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. You're gonna be scared to talk to anybody. So much torment you're gonna get.
Right.
You're gonna see what it feels like to be black and Hispanic.
That's right.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see what it feels like to be us. You're gonna know what it feels like. Now you see how we feel when the police get behind us.
Right.
Now you're gonna see how it feels. But guess what? Somebody's gonna cough in your house and you're gonna be so afraid of that cough. That's how you started to say bless you. That's where it came from. It came during the Black Plague, the bubonic plague. People was dying so much when they heard a cough, they was like, oh man, bless you. I hope you don't die.
Right.
You got a taste of that during COVID, but it's gonna come back way worse.
Right.
Keep going.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
America doesn't think they're gonna ever have a bad day. But guess what? Your bad day is gonna be a very short one. Give me 2 verses down. Yeah. Read 9.
Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall be well heard.
Shall what?
Shall be well heard.
All these other nations is going to see America being destroyed.
That's right.
It's going to be all over TikTok. It's going to be all over CNN. They're going to see how you're being destroyed. Go ahead.
And lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
You know what that means? They're not going to be in the smoke. They're going to see the smoke from their country.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 10, standing afar off.
Standing in the smoke.
Standing afar off.
Standing in the same place where the smoke is at.
Standing afar off.
Standing afar off what?
For their fear of her torment.
Go ahead.
Saying, alas, alas.
What are they going to say?
Alas, alas.
Go ahead.
That great city, Babylon. That mighty city. For in 1 hour. For in one what? For in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Guess what? They're going to say, oh my God, America has been destroyed in an hour.
Right.
That's what they're going to say.
That's right.
And you know what we're going to say? Finally, our salvation has come.
That's right.
We're going to say, Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. We're going to thank the God of heaven and earth for freeing his children from the hell we've been living in under our oppressors.
That's right.
Just know, when we rule the earth, your children will be safe.
Right.
Your family will live in a better place because we are better than you.
We're gonna have a camp today. We are. Who won't give a damn about the Alamo?
Right.
Who gives a damn about the white man's losses?
That's why the world will rejoice when we are in authority.
And the scepter of the rulers.
The truth of the matter is that you, the white man, have painted yourself as Jesus Christ.
Right.
No more of the evil and the crimes that we learned from your people. And guess what? The more and more we change and become righteous, which we're doing today, teaching the love that we're teaching the righteousness that we're teaching, the more that you're going to fall be back in a position of a servant.
Right.
Because I never seen love for black people. I never seen love for Native Indians.
Right.
I never seen kindness for these people.
Right.
I never seen all of the good things you just said. I never seen them for black, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
So all of that heartwarming stuff that you're talking about is not applied in the barrios and the reservations.
Right.
All of the stuff that you're talking about does not apply to the ghettos of America.
I understand you guys have been hanging out here for I don't know how long, and things have changed. The Alamo has kind of taken over the territory.
Because the last thing we want to do is have an officer get called out here who's not informed and act on something and get himself in trouble. Absolutely. Right? We're gonna make sure we speak to the whole shift about it, and everybody knows the legality of what's going on in Alamo Plaza, because obviously it's a little bit disorganized from what they want as to what is on paper.
Once again, just undefeated when the Lord on your side. You know what I mean? The man in general, your honor, raised up real revolutionaries. Damn right. And know what to fight for and how to fight.